Welcome back to the
Hello.
next episode. We are returning to the cave because it's not as cold outside. It's actually way nicer this
Yeah.
weekend. And this episode we're dedicating to 2023.
The 2023 review.
Was it a good year? Was it a bad year?
We did a 2022 review last year.
Yeah.
So this will be the 2023 review slash.
Slash.
Did I say 23? Yeah, 2023 review slash season 2 finale.
Whoa.
Ooh.
But we will be back quickly after the first Thursday of the year.
Yep. For season 3.
Yeah, season 3.
So we're going to go over some things that happened this year. As well as like movies and music that came out this year, video games, TV shows, that kind of thing.
Anything interesting that may
Etc.
have
Etc.
caught our eye.
Etc.
So, this is Hayden.
This is Tanner.
And this is Chris B. Howdy, howdy. Let's get rowdy.
Whoa!
Ah, so here we are.
Yeah, this is...
Coming in hot and heavy and hard.
We're here December
So hard right now.
22nd, telling you about the year. So anything after December 22nd, starting in about...
If the wildest thing of the year happens...
happens in the
on
next,
December
like,
23rd.
7
Hey,
days,
honestly,
it won't be a part of our video.
I didn't show y'all a video. Someone made like this Gail Lewis video, and it goes so fucking hard.
All right.
Okay, yeah, you'll
I'm
have
excited
to
to
show
do
me
this.
that.
Yeah, I should have put Gail for December, and we should have thrown something else for the November memes.
Yeah.
Review, yeah.
Because
Well, we weren't
holy
really far enough into December to know.
No, but holy shit, Gail has blown up, and
Is
I love it.
Isn't it insane how good it's been? Solid meme.
Solid.
So where are we going to start, gang? We want to start with movies?
I think we should start with movies.
Movies, okay.
I have a top 5 and some honorable mentions. I
Okay.
think we do the honorable mentions
I-
before number 1.
Yeah.
Like between 2
I
and
like
1.
that. That's a...
Oh, okay,
You
because
see what I
I
mean?
almost threw honorable mentions on mine,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't. Because it was honestly, because I was like, man, 5's going to be tough. And then I started going through it, and I'm like, holy shit. I was like,
I started, as far as my lists go, movies was like almost by default a top 5 because I was like, I haven't seen that many movies this year.
me and Haley have been so excited about the number of new movies that are getting put on like Hulu, HBO.
We've been big into TV shows this year. Not too many movies have
Yeah.
been happening in our
I
home.
honestly was hoping that you would come to the table with a lot of TV shows.
I got more
'cause
TV
you've
shows,
showed me quite a
definitely,
few
yeah.
TV shows that I wouldn't even think to watch.
So,
I was hoping that new Netflix movie, Rebel Moon, would make it into my top 5.
And it didn't.
Have you heard of
did
that?
not?
Have you heard about it? Okay, well, what it was, it started life as a Star Wars movie, but then Kathleen said no, and Zack Snyder was like, fuck you, I'm going to make it anyway.
I know exactly what you're
What?
talking about. Yes.
That's what happened, and I was
Okay.
like, okay.
I've seen a bunch of stuff on it. I didn't know what the name of it was, but yeah, they were.
Yeah. Well,
I've
so-
seen a bunch of memes on like Zack Snyder said, "Fuck you, I'm making my own Star Wars."
Yeah,
and
pretty
it's
much.
gonna have gambling and hookers like the Bender.
yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be
And
better.
since Kathleen Kennedy turned it down, I thought this is going to be amazing. I got about 20 minutes into it and shut it off.
Really, that bad?
Well, it wasn't so much the story or anything that was happening. It did that thing that I bitched about, I think maybe last year, where the whole fucking screen is out of focus except for
Except for
just the middle.
why is that a thing?
I don't know.
It's like they're using fucking iPhone
Dude, it's like
on
they
the fucking-
put the focus just
On the
right
center.
on the center. No
Like
matter
it's-
what's going on.
Like
Maybe
it's
that's
supposed to be cool.
That may be a new camera that they're using. That's supposed to
No.
autofocus, but it just is stuck in the middle.
They wouldn't do that and release it like that.
No, there's
though.
no way.
That's on. That's
It's
an
just
on
got to
purpose
be like
thing.
some kind of editing.
It may be. I don't fucking know.
But like, I don't like that. Like directors don't tell me what to look at.
I wanna
Don't
look
tell
at-
me what I'm supposed to be looking at while I'm
Honestly,
watching your
my
movie.
favorite part about watching movies is I'll rewatch them and I'll look in the background to notice things.
Yeah, but see, with movies like that, you don't get that
Yeah.
option because
Right,
you
I
can't
know.
fucking see
These
anything
fucking
except for the
bastards.
person standing there. Anyway,
Let's dive into it
Let's get
because
into
I
it.
did want to talk about something like that.
Okay.
One of my TV shows.
Okay.
Looking
Okay.
in the background and I noticed something that was really cool.
what's
Next
your number
movie.
5, Chris?
My number 5. Oh, I wish we hadn't done it that way. I fucked up. Okay, so number 5, I put Shot in the Dark.
Shot in the Dark.
That-
I put
that's
that in
pretty
my
solid.
I put that in my honorable mentions, but yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Shot in the Dark.
I put our movie at my number 5.
That's my number one movie for this past year.
That's your number 1?
Because I haven't really watched.
watched a lot of movies.
I mean,
so-
I've watched all the Land Before Time movies with Georgia.
I know.
Like, are those better than A Shot in the Dark? No, they aren't.
No. What do you got for number 5?
My number 5 was, and I got to put a little asterisk on it. I made my list as okay. So what
Just
happened?
spit it
It's
out.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Okay.
Okay.
That was one of my honorable mentions.
Okay, I got halfway through it, literally halfway through it, and I told Carrie what I was doing, and she's like, "No, wait for me. I want to see those. I like the Guardians of the Galaxy movies." So I said, "Okay," but I loved what was going on in the first half, so I went ahead and put it on there, thinking I would have more to say and have seen the end of it by now. But this was 3 days ago.
Still haven't
And you
gotten
still haven't seen
And-
the end of it?
No, because I have to wait on her.
isn't that?
And when we sit down to watch something, we can't watch it.
Listen, let me tell
She
you
wants to
something.
watch
You
The
know,
Office.
Listen, I've been trying to watch Loki season 2 for a minute. And
I
every
love my
time
wife,
I'm like, hey, why don't we watch it? She's like, no. I want to play video games. I want to play zombies. Why do we always do what you want to do? And I'm like, I just want to spend time with you. Can we not just watch this Loki? And she's like, I want to kill zombies.
You don't want to kill zombies together?
No, she said I can go to bed. She's like,
You
can go to
can go to bed. I want to play video
Yeah.
games. What a Uno reverse on
she
you.
hit me
I
so
know,
hard.
right?
And I'm like, I have work tomorrow. She's like, okay, I don't. I'm playing video games. And I'm like,
Fine.
I would have got hurt saying that several years ago.
Right? Anyway, so yeah, still haven't seen the end of it. Don't spoil anything.
Yeah.
But,
The comments are
I'll-
just going to flood with spoilers.
like I read them.
Right.
Wow, shame on you guys.
Honestly, I think you're the only one. The other day,
No, I do read them sometimes.
I comment back on comments.
Normally, Hayden keeps us up to date on
yeah.
what's going
He's
on.
like, hey,
with
did
it.
y'all see this? I'm like, no.
I screenshot everything.
Hey,
shoot them.
so what do you got? What's number 5 for you?
I didn't watch movies. this
Land
year.
Before
I
Time?
really didn't watch any movies.
All right, Tanner. All right.
You're number 4?
My number 4, Super Mario Brothers.
I didn't get to see it, but I want
It's-
to. And
Honestly-
it's same. I didn't watch it for the same reason that I didn't finish Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Waiting for Carrie.
a
So
good
Haley
movie.
didn't like it. I liked it. I've actually watched it, I think, like 3 times. Because I watched it again at Paul and Jolene's. They're having their kid's birthday party, and like they're just having like Grinch
Yeah.
playing in the background. And when it ended, I was like, "Oh, Super Mario Brothers next."
It looks really good.
I put
so
it on
that-
at my parents' house.
What I hate is you don't get the Peaches song until the very end. Peaches, Peaches, Peaches. Jack Black.
Jack Black's
Yeah.
Peaches. Yes.
Dude, that's a fucking banger.
I've heard it's really good, but I haven't heard it because I haven't seen the movie.
Yeah,
I would
you're
give it an
missing
8 out of
out.
10.
It's
I
really
don't
good.
want to hear it before I see the movie.
What was so funny was when they were like promoting the movie, like they had like their lineup with the characters and they're talking to everybody else, and then they cut to Jack Black. Like, are you excited about it? He's dressed as Bowser.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah, yeah.
It's like, I don't know. Can you tell?
Like, yeah. I mean, it's okay. Yeah.
It's okay.
My number 4 was Strays.
Okay.
It
you
was
watched
so
that?
damn
Oh,
funny.
we talked about you watching that, yeah.
It was so funny.
Okay.
And it's hard to find a good comedy these days.
Right.
I agree with
Honestly.
that.
Like,
They're,
they don't make Scary Movie anymore. They don't make anything like Dumb and Dumber anymore. They don't make any Billy Madisons anymore. Like, they don't make any comedies anymore.
No.
just some slapstick.
And it's
And the comedies they
the
do make
genre-
are like safe.
well, it's either safe or like dumb raunchy.
Yeah.
Like I just don't like it.
Like, oh, my grandma shit her pants. Like, that's not comedy.
That's
not comedy.
Now-
But your grandma going to a
fucking
strip
bad
club.
Grandpa fucking sneezing and shitting on the wall.
Yeah, no, that's funny.
fucking
That's funny.
What a wild movie.
Double standards.
Yeah, there's a delivery.
There's a delivery, yeah.
Yeah.
And Johnny Knoxville is the
Delivers.
master of delivery.
Number 3,
Number 3.
I got Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumanium.
I watched that. That was an honorable mention of mine.
Okay.
Okay,
That one was pretty good.
I liked it, and I really liked Kang in it. Really upset about Jonathan Majors.
Yeah,
Who does he play?
He plays Kang. He was supposed to be the next big bad.
Okay.
He was set up to be the next Thanos, but IRL he got in like pretty bad trouble about it's kind of muddy on what actually happened, but
So, well, it
Is
But
this
as
what
soon
just
as-
happened
it
and
just
he's going to
happened.
court and
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that? Okay,
he
yes.
was convicted, but before he was even convicted,
I was
as soon
keeping
as
up with this.
He was alleged of it. Marvel was like, cut him.
no, that didn't happen until last week.
No, they cut him immediately. As soon as it came
That was
out,
Johnny Depp. No, like they officially came out. With
They officially came out, but they had already had stopped what they were doing and they put it on the back burner.
Oh, okay. Maybe they didn't want to get into another Johnny Depp situation, so they're like, yeah.
We'll
just leave this out of here.
It's fun.
So who's the next big baddie? What are they going to
do? It's still going to be Kang, but they're going to do a different variant because now we have the multiverse, and a lot of people.
Oh my god!
A lot of people were doing the memes they're going to do Johnny Depp, but with his when he was dressed up as Tropic Thunder.
Oh my gosh! Yes.
Oh, wait. Johnny Depp was not in Tropic Thunder.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr.
I'm so sorry.
We're going to get Johnny Depp blackface.
Yeah.
Which would be a
You
great.
got me messed up with the Johnny Depp.
Which
thing.
would be a great way to integrate Johnny Depp back into
Robert Downey Jr.
With
Sorry,
racism.
yes, Robert
Yeah.
Downey Jr. Damn,
Let's
you
dodge
nailed
this.
that.
Honestly, but I've seen so many people. They're like, "What if Iron Man was black?" They're like, "It'd still be Robert Downey Jr."
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. We've seen it.
I love that. Everybody's in agreement on it.
Yeah.
It's not like that's racist. They're like, no, he played it perfectly.
Yeah, that was the whole point of it.
Right.
And being bold enough to do that.
Honestly,
And
you could not do that again.
There are still
We're never getting another Tropic Thunder.
No repercussions. Not a single repercussion against him.
No, there's so many people that have gotten backlash to look what this person did in the '90s, and they were in blackface.
Yeah,
and then
but Robert Downey Jr. He just got a free pass.
Yeah, he's like, "What do you mean, you people?"
Okay. So that was your number 3. Was Quantumania?
Yeah, that was my number 3.
Right.
My number 3 was Resident Evil Death Island.
Ooh.
It was an animated Resident Evil movie.
That's why I didn't watch it.
But it was really good actually. It had the big.
Someone else told me it was good.
It was good. I think it's on Netflix. I think that's where I watched it.
See, I don't have Netflix either.
So normally in the animated Resident Evil movies, which I'm just a sucker for anything Resident Evil,
Evil.
I'll watch it all, animated or live action. I don't care.
That's how I am with Dead Space.
It's normally just Leon or one or two main characters, but this one had the full team up of Chris and Leon, Jill, Claire, and they all teamed up in the movie, and Rebecca from Resident Evil 1. It was a big team up.
Yeah,
it was the Resident Evil Avengers movie, basically.
Yeah,
and it was really good.
That's pretty dope sound.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Number 2, Chris.
My number 2.
I think that's where we're at.
Yeah, The Nun 2.
The Nun.
Oh.
Shit, that's another one I didn't get to see.
And then as a honorable mention, I want to do The Boogeyman.
That's my number 2.
That's your number 2?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No,
I figured you would say something about it.
I'm all for strong female leads, but I just did not like her in The Boogeyman.
Who?
The girl, the teenage girl.
The older sister?
Yeah, the older sister. I
thought she did pretty good.
I don't know. I just didn't like her.
They did a good job adapting because the
movie, the whole idea of it, super cool.
Well, it was based on the Stephen King short story, and it's 10 pages long.
Oh shit!
And when I heard they were coming out with an adaptation of it, I was like, "How?"
Right.
You just gotta work with what you got.
Basically,
look what they did with the fucking Hobbit.
Yeah.
Well, basically, what it was
been
was
longer.
And that was his short book.
I know.
The Boogeyman, the short story, is basically just a conversation between the therapist and this guy, which is the opening scene.
Right.
The opening scene where that guy comes in there and tells them about it. That's the short story.
Oh, and oh my gosh, that scene where the black and red light and the blinking, holy shit! That was getting me pumping. I was like, oh my gosh!
It kind of fumbled the ending though, because I hate it in horror movies when it's like, oh, it's this big thing. How are we going to take it out?
Shotgun to the face.
Kill it with fire.
Yeah,
and it's fire. That's it. That's like the
that
thing.
was just, that was it.
It's like the thing.
It was just kill it with fire.
Honestly,
that's just a pet peeve of mine.
It couldn't go into the light, so I mean.
Well, no, but I mean that's not what to kill it.
The fire?
No, the fire. The fire killed it. That's my complaint.
You're complaining that
we need a more creative way to kill something off than
fire.
Fire kills everything, man.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah,
you know, flamethrower on your back and you're done.
At this point, it's unexciting as a climax.
Right. The Darkness Falls. Have you ever seen that? The Tooth Fairy movie?
Yeah.
The lighthouse scene to kill her. I thought that was really cool.
That was cool. See, stuff not like shit like that.
Right, what are the honorable mentions, boys?
The Boogeyman was mine, but The Nun 2 was really good because I really liked The Nun. I'm Catholic.
No,
so
he didn't get to talk about the Nun.
Yeah,
Oh,
I didn't
you
get to
didn't?
yeah,
Okay.
I talked about The Boogeyman's an honorable mention, and then so we talked about his number
Okay,
two. The Nun 2, I'm Catholic, so it hits on another level for me. I honestly hadn't seen a whole lot of promotion for The Nun 2. It kind
I
of
feel like the marketing was kind of dog shit.
it literally just dropped on HBO Max, and I'm like, there's no fucking way. And I click on it,
Right.
I'm like, holy shit.
It's the Nun too.
It's The Nun 2, and it was good. We had to watch it like 3 times because I kept falling asleep. But it was good every time. I enjoyed it.
I'm absolutely wanting to watch that movie.
Now,
My honorable mentions, some of them were movies that didn't come out this year, but I watched this year.
okay, that's
That
okay.
that came out maybe last year,
Okay.
so or in years prior.
Right.
But Don't Worry, Darling. Have
Is that
either
the
of you
one
seen
in the
that?
desert
Yeah.
where all the men go to work and the women are so at
It's got
home?
Florence Pugh and
I
Harry
wanna-
Styles.
I want to
Yeah.
watch that movie so bad.
I
Was it worth it?
it
Worth
would
your
have
time?
it would have been my number 2
Okay.
If it came out this year.
if it came out this year. Yeah,
I
loved it.
I
It's like
wanna
a
watch
Twilight
that.
Zone episode. That's
Yeah.
all I'm gonna say. It's a 2-hour long Twilight Zone episode.
Oh, I would say
I'm not gonna tell you how.
an honorable mention, just to interject, for me is that new Wes Anderson movie that came out. The one, Asteroid City. That one was pretty neat.
Oh.
That one looked cool.
It
I
had a
haven't-
lot of good
haven't seen
actors in it, and
I
everybody
figured
meshed
you would have
very
been
well.
excited for Dune 2.
It's not out yet.
That comes out in March. They delayed it.
Oh, really? I thought it came out this year.
Nope.
It was supposed to come out in November.
Yeah. I legitimately thought it already came out.
That'll be my number one next year.
That'll be-
Unless-
that'll
unless
probably
we
be my
release
number
a
one, too,
movie.
next year.
Yeah, that'll be my number
Okay.
one.
That first Dune was so
cinema.
badass.
Movie.
Eye candy. Eye candy the
Perfect
movie.
eye candy,
Right.
yeah. It was insane.
Alright.
I need that guy to do a Star Wars movie.
Oh, yeah.
Please. Pet Cemetery Bloodlines. It was
Yeah.
streaming only on Paramount.
Yeah.
It was it acted as a prequel to Pet Cemetery.
Right.
They
That came
did a
out
pretty
last
good job.
year, didn't it?
No, it came out this year.
Was it this year? Mm-hmm. That's been a long year.
It was in October. I remember because
you sure?
the Boogeyman came out over the summer and
Yeah.
hit streaming services the day before
Maybe I'm thinking.
Bloodlines came out.
Okay, when did the other Pet Cemetery come out?
2019.
Oh my gosh. I guess I'm fucked up on Pet Cemetery.
Yeah, no. It's on Paramount. But
Okay.
it tells Judd's backstory.
Okay.
Interesting.
And it was pretty good. The Hateful Eight. I finally got to
You
see
just
that.
now watched that? Holy
How'd you
shit.
like it?
Oh, fucking
It's
loved
a
it.
great movie. I
fucking
love
loved
it.
Hey, so the guitar scene where he smashes it.
It was a real guitar.
That was a real guitar.
Yeah, that one hurt. I
So
didn't hear
glad it
about
was
that.
insured.
Well, I watched the.
No, they took it from a museum.
Yeah, it was insured by the museum, though, was it? They got the insurance money for it, at least.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think they had to pay them because it was like I want to say at least $1 million.
It was a.
The
It was a big deal.
big-
It was a big deal.
It was a
the
big
insurance
uh-oh.
company had to cop out a bunch of money.
It was a
Well,
big uh-oh.
I didn't know how much time I was going to have that day,
Yeah.
so I watched the extended version that's on Netflix, and it's chopped up into 4 parts.
Yeah.
Which
I was
is
going to
the-
watch it episodically. I sat there and watched the whole
whole fucking-
4-hour
Which is the
binge.
Yeah.
That whole
better way
thing.
to watch it.
I don't know. I didn't see the.
I love
haven't-
it.
I haven't seen the theatrical cut.
It's
I
2
wouldn't-
hours, right?
Yeah, it's still you're
It's-
really only
I think
watching.
it inches
like,
on 3.
Yeah,
I watched the extended edition
the extended
Yeah,
edition is the
it's-
only way to go.
several years ago.
It was. Yeah, it was so good.
It was good.
Smile was really good. Came out this year.
Yeah.
I thought Boogeyman was better, and Smile did the same damn thing. Kill It with Fire.
Right. They did a lot of marketing on that. That one
Smile?
Yeah. They were like they did like weird marketing where they were like putting people like out at like baseball games and shit like that, just doing
Smiling?
that creepy smile.
That's
That
cool.
sounds
Some
pretty
viral
cool.
marketing.
Yeah.
Well, it was a really
Kind of
good.
like I didn't put it on mine, but Megan came out I think in January, February this year.
Yeah.
And
Oh
they-
shit, that was this year.
Yeah, that was this year.
Oh,
And they did a
put
lot
that
of
in there somewhere because that movie was good too.
Honorable mention. They did a lot of marketing for that too. They put that doll fucking everywhere.
Everywhere,
Wow.
yeah. Which normally horror movies that come out at the first of the year
Don't do
are
very-
dog shit. Like
I-
they put the shitty scary movies at the first of the year.
They were just fucking with us.
They're just fucking with us. But
Yeah.
like we've gotten a couple of years. I don't know if it was in a row, but the remake of The Invisible Man also came out.
Really?
It was a couple of
That
years
one
ago
came out
with
2
the
or
blonde
3 years ago
blonde
with-
lady.
Yeah.
She plays in Handmaid's Tale.
Yes, yeah, that chick.
Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah. Handmaid's Tale
Handmaid's.
I haven't seen it, but I've
And
seen
she's-
her in it.
and Emily Moss,
Okay.
Well,
Right.
that movie was really good,
Okay.
Elizabeth Moss,
and it was a
Elizabeth
horror movie
Moss.
that came out in January.
Because she's also in Mad Men.
Oh, okay.
She's a Mad Men.
All right.
Very good
You done all
career.
your honorable mentions?
No. And then miscellaneous Liam Neeson movies, because that's when I watched a movie most of the time this year. It was some Liam Neeson action movie
Okay. The
Solid.
Gray.
because I
Solid
love
shot.
them.
Right.
All right. Next topic. Number ones.
Yeah, I'm waiting
Oh
for my
my
number
gosh.
one.
Number one.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my number one.
What's your number one?
Evil Dead Rise.
The Evil Dead Rise.
Yes.
You want to talk about it?
What is yours?
Oppenheimer.
Oh, you fucking queer.
Easy. Easy.
I didn't watch it, so
Like that's why I
I
said it
haven't
was
watched
number
it.
yeah,
one.
I haven't watched it yet.
No, it's fucking good.
I've seen the Florence Pugh scene several times, but
That's part of why it's so fucking good.
so yeah, I am a huge Evil Dead fan. And it's funny because I think I was like 13 or 14, and I watched the first Evil Dead at No, it was at BJ's, but Landon showed me it. And he was telling me all the cool shit about it, and then I started looking into it, and then I got hooked. So I watched
Yeah.
Evil Dead,
Wait.
Evil Dead 2.
Were you with us when we went to go watch the Evil
Yes.
Dead remake?
Yes.
And our friend puked in
Nick,
the
in
parking
the
lot
parking lot. Yes.
right after we got out of that
Yeah,
thing?
he was still fucked up about the macaroni and the black girl's like hair.
What?
Yeah,
It-
it looked like raviolis.
Let me tell you, like there have been very few scary movies I've seen in the theater that had me in like a stranglehold that one did. It was really good watching it in the
That
theater.
one was good. I
It
will
was
give
good. But yeah, our friend, as soon as we got out of the viewing of it, he
just-
stumbled out the front door and was like, "Bleh," right in the parking
Damn.
lot.
It was So
It was
but
rough,
yeah,
yeah.
so the OG Evil Dead got me hooked, and then Evil Dead 2, and then Army of Darkness is
Yeah.
is the third one. Not a lot of people knew that. I even used to play the fucking game. There's an Army of
240
Darkness game.
thing.
Yeah. What?
No, wait.
Wasn't it
Sorry.
on the NES?
Stop.
It was on my phone. It was.
Oh, it was on your phone?
It was a legit app, Army of Darkness, and you could play Ash and you could shoot him. It was a really cool game. And then the remake came out.
Yeah.
Super excited about that. And then the TV show came out, Ash versus Evil Dead, and they only gave
So
us.
you've been eating good lately.
No, they only gave us 3 seasons, and they stopped.
They canceled it.
Yeah, he
what
didn't want to do it
Fucking
anymore.
lame.
But when he stopped doing it, he said that they were working on Evil Dead Rise. So I've been waiting on this for a couple of
Oh,
years,
okay.
and they finally, even though Ash Williams, the guy that plays him, Bruce Campbell. Yeah, Bruce
Yeah,
Campbell.
yeah.
He wasn't in this one. He helped a lot. The scene where she like bites the guy's eye, the sound effect is Bruce Campbell chewing
Eating
an
an
apple. Yeah, just
That's cool.
yeah.
That's usually what it is.
Yeah, Evil Dead set so many. They got so many awards for their first movie because of the shit the budget that they had, and it was like the light bulb filling with blood, never been done before. The opening crawl scene, they literally attached the camera to a 2x4 and strapped it to the car, and so like the tree branches just growing across it, like it.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, they won.
It was made on like
$100,000 budget, but. So the reason why Evil Dead 1 and 2 are so similar is because they couldn't get the copyrights for Evil Dead 1. So when they made Evil Dead 2, it was pretty much the same movie. They just changed like the names of like a couple of the characters.
Oh, they just changed just enough to
just
okay.
enough, yeah.
Like
But
what
they
Zack
had
Snyder
but
did
they
with Rebel Moon.
Right, but they had a bigger budget this time.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So yeah, so that's
$100,000 is a bigger budget.
100,000
Well-
back then for the first one.
I don't even think it was that much. It was.
I wanna
It
say-
was maybe.
I thought it wasn't very much, and then I heard that I want to say it was like 100,000.
I'm gonna look it up.
All right, look it up. But yeah, Evil Dead Rise was really good. And it started off just fucking immediately, like opening scene.
I haven't got to watch it
What's
yet.
our next topic?
You just cut me short off.
Yeah, we're 25 minutes in. Come on, gang.
Oh fuck.
Well, we could do a two-parter.
We could.
Well, what's our next topic?
Next part is music for me.
Music? You want to do
I can
music?
I
yeah.
can do music. Hurry up and find that budget though.
Okay, I'm hurrying up.
I'll do number. Damn it! I wish you hadn't done it like this. So my number 5 for music is.
In today's money, it was made on a $2.7 million budget.
Yeah,
That's still not a lot.
375.
375,000
Okay.
back then.
That's
But
still-
still, I mean, for a movie, that ain't much.
No, but it seems like a lot for me. But
It seems like a lot,
for a movie.
Seems like a lot.
but is it? So you said music?
Yeah, music.
Okay.
Number 5, I did Tanner's newest album, Dirty.
That was a single.
And well, it was really good. No, on Spotify, you have a bunch of your old songs on there.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
The album I put out this year was On the Line, the shirt you're wearing.
Yeah, I know. But you
Dirty was a single.
I know, but the album Dirty has a bunch of songs that I like on it. On Spotify.
I'm going to have to pull it up.
Pull it up because I don't know what you're talking about.
You call me a liar?
I ain't calling you a truther.
Thank you.
There we go. It's a single.
Yeah, it's just a single.
Are you sure? Literally the other day when I shared it.
I'm still an After Dark fan.
So it shows Dirty. Ozzy,
Like-
Modius Part 2, 4:29 p.m., Another Whiskey, Love Lost, A Far Cry from Goodbye.
That's a playlist I put together.
Yeah.
Oh, I legitimately thought it was for Dirty because it pops up for Dirty.
This one right
No,
here,
that
Tanner,
was a-
Tanner Football Radio. That's you?
Oh,
Oh, and
Yeah.
I fucked that whole thing up.
oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
no, that's not you.
Oh yeah, shameless plug. I have a song called "Dirty." It's on
yeah,
Spotify.
Yeah.
I'll do On the Line.
On the line,
Number
number
five.
five. Thank
Oh,
you.
man, your verified artist cover. I love it.
You like that?
Yeah, that's very
Yeah.
solid. Just a guy who likes to make music.
Yeah.
All right, what do you got?
Yeah,
what do you
it
got
made
for
me
number
write
five?
something.
Solid.
My number 5 was "Road" by Alice Cooper.
Okay.
It's just a rocker. It's just good rock and roll.
Right.
There's a song in there called "White Line Frankenstein" that just
Fucking hits.
slaps cheeks. 100 More Miles. A couple of like, it's really good, really solid. And
Okay.
that's the tour me and Carrie saw him on a couple
Yeah.
of months ago. And it was,
Did you have anything, Hayden?
oh, it's good.
I've been listening to a lot of Max Frost recently. He dropped some music. That's really the only guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Max Frost.
Max Frost.
Yeah, he does alternative rock and
Okay.
stuff like that. Yeah,
Okay. That's cool.
yeah, that's what I got for you guys.
Some alternative guys.
Yeah, and then I've been listening to the Basement Bros a lot. So
Honestly, music
fuck those
this
guys.
year hasn't been too popping for me. Like last year, there was quite a bit, but this year,
I had the opposite problem this year.
really. So
Yeah.
like for my number 4, I put Taylor Swift only because she hit $1 billion on her tour this year.
That's not an album, though.
I mean,
Are you
I
talking
just
about
think
like,
person.
wait, what was her album this year? Midnights?
Some,
Is Midnights your number 4?
hang on.
Some nights,
Some nights, man,
some
I'm,
nights-
I say.
I'm still salty about that.
Are you sure it's not the Heirs? That's the
That's
tour.
the tour.
yeah, Eras tour.
It's the Eras tour.
Yeah,
No, there was no album called Eras.
yeah.
I
I don't know.
Sorry.
Chris, I promise.
Sorry, not a Swiftie, but I put
I'm
her
not
number
either,
4.
but I hear about everything.
Right.
I hear about it all.
Let
Here's the
me hear
numbers.
your number 4.
My number 4, what was oh, okay. 72 Seasons, Metallica.
Okay,
Ooh,
okay.
okay, damn.
Yeah, that was this year. It was
That was. Shit. Damn.
banger. Straight
Okay.
banger.
My number 3, I did Oliver Anthony.
What is that?
He's the guy that sings Richmond North.
Yeah,
Richmond.
yeah, he was pretty popular. That was
Well,
good.
he is the most popular.
Yeah, that's a pretty
but
good song.
Since he doesn't have,
He is the
A
most
manager
popular
or
Hayden.
anything.
yeah, he doesn't have. He's just on his own. Like his song is like number 1 play.
Yeah, it's pretty insane.
What is it called?
Richmond North of
Richmond,
North of Richmond.
like a rich
It's
individual
okay.
who
It's
lives
that
north
over.
of Richmond.
I've been
Virginia.
selling my soul.
You can't sing
Working
to me.
all day.
Okay, that's enough.
Working
Copyright
all day.
infringement.
Hours.
You'll get us
Copyright
a copyright
Bullshit
strike.
day.
We'll have to cut it all out.
I absolutely have not heard that.
It's good.
It's really good.
It's
That was your number 3?
yeah, I put it for number 3.
Yeah. Paralyzer by Finger 11.
That did not come out this year.
I mean, I've been listening to it,
You've been listening to it since 2011.
bro. I've been jamming on that song.
Oh, it's older than 2011.
Oh, it's way older than
It's like 2003 or 4
Yeah.
or something.
Oh fuck, is it that old?
It's old. It's old.
Oh,
Look
give
it
me,
up,
give me
Hayden.
just a second.
Okay.
I've been listening to it.
yeah.
My number
number
3
3.
was the Dark Side of the Moon remake,
Remake, yeah.
the Redux. I saw it getting a lot of flack online.
It says 2007.
2000, yeah, it was
Okay.
2000s.
I mean,
But it got a lot of
it's so good.
it got a lot of shit for being kind of a. I don't agree with it, but called boring.
yeah.
What?
But what the point of it was, he wrote that 50 years ago,
Yeah.
addressing a lot of social problems,
And we're going through the
we're
same
still
problems.
and we're still there. So it was like a 28-year-old's eyes on these problems versus him at 80,
Seeing
right?
the same problems.
Seeing the same shit and kind of
Nothing's changing.
recontextualizing something. I thought it was really cool.
Right.
All right.
I thought
like
it was
that.
really cool. especially what they did with on the Great Gig in the Sky. You know that vocal solo, the oh, yeah, on it.
No.
You know it if you heard it.
Okay.
Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. But the way they redid that, it sounded so creepy.
Yeah.
Because before that, well, that song's about death, particularly, but he was talking about this guy that he knew who died of cancer, and the way they did that vocal, it sounded like somebody was humming it through like an oxygen mask.
Really?
Ooh.
Okay.
It just sounded so
like distorted almost.
like disturbing. It was upsetting,
Yeah.
but in a good way.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
But yeah, I thought it was really cool
Right.
with modern production and all that, so
yeah.
it sounds good. You know, I thought it was great. Does it replace Dark Side of the Moon?
No.
No.
No, but it's still fun.
Right. My number 2 was Lainey Wilson.
Lainey Wilson?
Yeah.
What's a Lainey Wilson?
She's a person.
She is.
She is a person.
She
Okay.
actually got.
It's not an AI bot?
No.
Actually, the CMA Award, she got Artist of the Year. So she had a really good year, but R.I.P. to that dump truck.
Anyways,
Number two.
was Starcatcher.
Okay.
Red
Oh,
Van
yeah.
Fleet. I showed y'all.
You saw they're going on tour, correct?
I got tickets.
Oh wow! It's at the BOK, correct?
Amp. It's
Amp. Okay.
gonna be at the
okay.
Amp in May.
Even
It's gonna be
better.
really good.
I thought that was awesome. Like there was
Oh,
a couple of songs that I skip, but overall,
Just a few.
Just a couple.
it goes so hard. Like that song "The Archer" that I showed
Yeah,
y'all.
Dude, the
I like
Archer
that
goes
one.
That it goes
fucking
so hard.
That's a really good one.
Like,
I
that made-
do enjoy that one.
When I was listening to that back the first time, that made the hairs on the back
hairs
of
on
my
the back of your
neck
neck
stand
stand
up.
up.
It was so good, and it's just nice to see modern rock and roll the way
Honestly.
I like rock and roll.
Right.
Yeah, it needs to make a comeback.
This is not like over processed guitars and screaming. Mm-hmm. It's just guitars and no, he doesn't use any auto tune.
No, he just gets out there and just
He doesn't
fucking
use
does it.
any Pro Tools or anything like that in the studio.
That way, when you go and hear them live,
It
you
sounds
can
the
enjoy
same.
it. It sounds the same, and you
Yeah.
can actually enjoy it. It's not like, who
And
the fuck is this guy?
The thing is, Starcatcher, it was all basically
Almost done
second takes,
Yeah, I was gonna say you said it was
first or
done-
second takes
yeah.
of the song.
Oh wow.
Or there's a song in there called Runaway Blues, I think it's called, and it was just a jam that they did.
Oh, that's
Like
cool.
they were in the studio, so I think they've been drinking a little bit, and they just like jammed out the song, and it's only like a minute and change, but it
It's
goes.
a good, it's
yeah.
a good old
Goes-
jam.
goes
But yeah,
hard.
it's like a live in the studio kind of thing,
Oh, yeah.
and I love
Yeah.
that shit. I love that shit. All right, Chris, what was your number one?
My number 1 was Jelly Roll. He,
Oh, no honorable mentions.
Oh,
My
I do have honorable mentions.
Yeah, do you have one?
I'm gonna throw Hardy out there. I'm
Hardy?
gonna give Hardy. I wanted to put him at my number 1, but he didn't really have that good of a year. And honestly, Post Malone coming out that he's gonna
Yeah,
do
a country album.
Yeah, his country album, dude. Fucking John Deere Green. Holy shit. R.I.P. to Joe Diffie. But oh my gosh, he
Was that
did-
that album he came out with this year?
No. John Deere Green.
No. I'm talking about Post Malone.
He's gonna do a countries.
Yeah.
Because he came to the CMAs dressed to the fucking nine.
It was pretty dope.
And he did a cover with Morgan Wallen.
Yeah.
And someone else.
and Luke Combs.
Someone. It doesn't matter.
It was Hardy. It was fucking Hardy.
Oh, was
It was him and
well.
Hardy, yeah, and they did a couple of Joe Diffie songs, and John Deere Green was one of them. And honestly, it was really upsetting because Morgan Wallen is like number one country. Like I'm kind of over him now. He still comes out with good shit, but I'm kind of over it because it's just the popularity. But he sounded good, but oh my gosh, Post Malone sounded really fucking good.
I've heard him do some country stuff, and it's actually pretty good. And I don't even like country.
His Brad Paisley
good.
song makes me fucking cry. When Post Malone...
My honorable mention is Miss Rachel and her crew.
Oh my gosh. and
Her
song-
like crew of singers, that she's assembled. She
I
came
need
out
to
with a
find out
Christmas-
what the fuck you do to put like what the reverse is of like child block on shows where you can lock adult content
Only?
for kids. but the reverse of that, so I can stop getting that bullshit Miss Rachel shit on my YouTube algorithm on my living room TV.
You need to just put like a Bailey channel, like a
Yeah,
Bailey
we
account.
need,
Just
we need to make
yeah.
a
So
children's
so that when
YouTube
we
channel.
go to your YouTube, we can just.
God,
Hey, you're telling me? Hey, I literally have a Bailey for mine on my
Okay.
phone and on the TV because can you imagine if I get in my truck, I want to listen to music and then Miss Rachel, and I'm like, fuck!
So yeah, Miss Rachel and her crew.
Anna and
honorable
Elsa
mention.
destroy Maleficent's tower, and I'm like, fucking shit.
shit.
All right, Tanner.
I wanted to interject something. The producer for Starcatcher was the producer that Chris Stapleton uses.
Oh, okay,
Greta Van Fleet relocated to Nashville. That's where they live now.
okay.
And
That's pretty
They
cool.
used, I can't remember what his name is. I want to say it's like Greg something, but maybe not. But anyway, it was Chris
Greg?
Stapleton's producer, and when I heard that in the lead up to the album, I kind of got the wind taken out of my sails because I fucking despise Chris Stapleton. Listen.
He's got that one good song.
Tennessee Whiskey.
Yeah. Everybody loves that
and
song.
I can't.
It's a good slow dance song, but it's overdone.
Yeah, see, but here's the
Everybody
thing.
loves that song.
Yeah, and I hate him for it. If you like that song, fuck you. Because when I would play in bars a lot, playing guitar around in bars a lot,
Play Tennessee Whiskey.
I don't know how many times I had to play that damn song.
I believe
Bow,
it.
bow, bow.
God, if I never heard that again,
We still heavy?
I got triggered there for a second. I'm sorry, but no, fuck that guy, and fuck Tennessee Whiskey. Some honorable mentions: "Equal Strain on All Parts" by Jimmy Buffett, the first album,
Yeah.
his posthumous album.
Post-
Jimmy
post-
motherfucking
humorous.
Buffett. Yeah, R.I.P. to Jimmy Buffett.
R.I.P. Jimmy Buffett. He's
Yeah.
a hero in this house. He got done recording it, and between him finishing recording and the release, he passed away.
What a shame.
One that really came on my radar out of nowhere. The album cover looked cool, and I'll put it in right here. Blanket by Kevin Abstract.
I was gonna screenshot a bunch
the
of my
fuck is
stuff
Kevin
so we could
Abstract?
throw it
See,
up.
that was my thought too. But honestly, it was the cover art that sold me
Yeah.
because
Okay.
it looked so.
Kind of like thumbnails.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the thumbnail right
This
there. Ooh, I
Why
like.
does that remind me of Marilyn Manson?
right.
That's why.
I saw that and I was like, okay, I gotta check this out. I listened to
Yeah.
the whole thing, and it was pretty
Worth
cool.
your time?
It was pretty cool. It was pretty good. Alan Wake 2 chapter songs.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh, yeah.
you remember the old the
That
Herald
fucking
of
video-
Darkness?
Yeah, oh
yeah.
my gosh.
Oh my god, that was so fucking good.
It was. I was very impressed with it.
Can't Find the Breaks by Dirty Honey. They're kind of a newer rock band, kind of like Greta Van Fleet,
Oh
in
my
that
gosh.
vein.
I like that.
Haley's gonna get on that MacBook later, and there's gonna be recent searches. Lainey Wilson's dump truck.
Well, we got proof while we had it.
Yeah.
She went, damn it!
It's if Greta Van Fleet is kind of like a Zeppelin-y kind of sound, then these guys are like Aerosmith.
Oh, that's
got
interesting.
I can see
Aerosmith
that.
kind
I
of
can see
vibe.
that.
Now and Then, the Beatles, that last Beatles song,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was extremely good, but it was just a single. Or it would have been in my top 5. And then the 2 new MGMT singles, Bubblegum Dog and Mother Nature.
Ooh, that Mother Nature was good.
Yeah, both popping.
Peaches.
So do we want to call part 1 right there? And then
Yeah.
next time we can do video games and TV shows?
Definitely. I'm excited to talk about TV shows.
Yeah, we can do that.
I'm done.
I guess.
Awesome.
All right. Thanks for tuning in.
That was our
Oh my gosh.
huge,
Huge.
part 1 of the
Giant.
2023 review. Oh, I didn't say my number 1.
Shouldn't say.
Oh my god, Tanner has a number 1.
Oh my
We'll have to
God.
edit it back in. What is it, Tanner? Make it natural.
Bro, you spent 5. Yeah, Rolling Stones.
Hackney Diamonds.
Your number
Hackney
1.
Diamonds, number
Man.
fucking 1.
Yeah.
I have not got done spinning that thing since it
When are
came
you
out.
going to see them live?
I already have. They aren't.
When are you
coming,
going to go again?
They aren't coming close. The closest they're coming on this tour is Austin, and I'm not going.
Oh, that's
to
way
Austin.
too far.
YouTube
Look
post
at
credits.
Post credits again.
Yeah.
It was so good. It was so fucking good. It's so go fucking listen to it.
This year was the first year in a long time that more vinyls were sold than CDs.
Oh, wow.
That's not true. That was 2018. I know the statistic you're talking about, and it was 2018.
It just came out like a couple days
It
ago.
was 2018, Chris.
I
Okay,
believe
well, this
Tanner.
year we just sold.
Well,
more
I'm sure
vinyls.
that it's still going.
Probably, honestly, because who buys fucking CDs anymore?
They're kind of weirdly obsolete.
CDs are obsolete, but vinyls are back
Like,
in.
Well, when you're wanting to do home listening
Yeah.
and that kind of thing, yeah.
If you're not going to
I
just
have a
hook up your
turntable in
fucking
here.
phone.
Who has a CD player in their car anymore?
Yeah, you don't use CD players in your car
Like,
anymore.
Amy's car doesn't have a CD player in it.
Is it
Mine
not?
doesn't.
No. Your wife's Kia, does it have
It probably doesn't.
Yeah.
I haven't checked, but yeah, no one listens to CDs anymore.
We talked about
Oh.
that.
You know what was so
What'd
cool?
you- No, we didn't. What'd you step on?
No, I stepped on a Christmas light
Oh,
outside.
damn.
You know what
Yeah,
I used
cut
to
my
think was so
foot.
cool
Effed up.
about my car? It had a 6-disc CD changer.
I have a single disc.
The truck I had in high school had one of those.
Yeah,
It-
so
that
it
thing
had,
was.
it had the cassette, and then under the seat it had a 6-disc.
wow.
Yeah, so I could like throw in like 6 CDs in
Yeah,
there.
it was
and just,
great.
unlimited.
I like that.
In high school, I had the Ultimate Ozzy Osbourne Greatest Hits, both discs in my truck, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, I can just change it."
When the Eclipse, when I blew up the motor in it, and I was driving my mom to Cord, it had the cassette player too, and I put Garth Brooks' "Rope in the Wind" in there, and it got stuck. So I listened for months. I was listening to Garth Brooks' "Rope in the Wind," probably the best album that he ever came out with. Probably because he's been singing the same fucking songs from that album for the past 30 years.
Yeah.
All of his tours that he still does are songs he did
Yeah.
in the 80s,
Yeah.
90s. Yeah, but yeah, Rover in the Wind was just stuck on repeat. Me and
Yeah.
when we would go to UFIS, it's just like, hey, can we listen to something else? I'm like, it's either this or nothing, buddy. Mama killed
That's it.
Papa.
Yeah, that fucking blows.
This or nothing. I'd
Yeah.
rather sit in
It's
silence.
either this-
It's like, can we just turn it off? I'm like, no. It's gonna be an awkward car
shit.
ride.
That's good, Chip.
So,
Well, I guess we're off to a Christmas party.
that.
Good game. Good game.
GG.
GG.
Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, follow. Thank you, Walmart, for being a sponsor of this content. Shout out to Vintage Stock here
Yeah,
at the Walmart. I mean, not the Walmart. At the Central Mall in Greenwood, Fort Smith.
Hit me up for your vinyls on
Yeah.
t-shirts.
Chris can do shirts now.
I new shirts
We got
now.
some new
Christian.
shirts coming.
We do have new shirts coming.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. Bye.